guys, it's Wendy here with In Focus Prints, and today I thought I would bring you a video and show you my January portion of my one little word. And I am using a 6x8 notebook, and this is by Simple Stories, and I have ordered a few pieces from Allie Edwards and her one little word kits. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. My colors are going to be a bluish green and then black and white and gray. And this book has just not been broken in yet. But the first tab is under January. And so the whole concept of one little word is you pick a word that you're going to use for the whole year, and every month or you journal how you incorporated that word into the month. So my word is declutter, and for me, declutter is going to be more than just going through the house and room by room decluttering my home. It's also going through a personal decluttering of my mind and getting myself to the point where I understand it's okay to let go of some memories and to get some of that out of my system and to be able to move on with life. So for me, declutter is a lot more than things. It's emotions, it's thoughts, it's also things. So for my first word, it's going to be declutter. And so the first card I have in here is a new journey begins right now. And I thought that was apt because this is starting a brand new journey for me. So this is for January. And so the first thing you do with the Allie Edwards kit is you do your definition of the word. And for me, for declutter, the first definition is to simplify or get rid of mess, disorder, complications, etc. Declutter your life. The second one is to remove mess or clutter from a place. And 3, to organize and prioritize one's commitments, material possessions, etc. And so I took this to mean that this is a way to deal with clutter. It's a way of dealing with emotions and possessions and even to commitments, to simplify the commitments that I have. So that is what my word is going to be for the year. So another card that I have is quotations, and you are to use your word, find quotations that mean something to you. So my first quotation, I picked 3. The first one is by Joshua Becker. The first step in crafting the life you want is to get rid of everything you don't. And that is very apt. I really like that one. The second quotation is, you'll never get organized if you don't have a vision for your life. And that is by Linda Eubanks. And then the last quote I have is, you don't have to face every skeleton in your closet before you can make some room in there. And that's by Carmen Clausen. And for me, that is probably the biggest quote that I can use this year. I have a placeholder here for a selfie. I have placed a photo here. It's not the photo that I want, but I wanted to get on with January. So I have put a selfie here, or a self-portrait, and that will change, and I will show you guys as we move on. So the next step in the one little word is you have 2 pages that you need to complete. And the first one is the year ahead, and the other one is intentions. So for the year ahead, some of the questions that you answer is, in what ways is my word already a part of my life? The second one is more, less, what do I want more of, and what do I want less of? And the fourth question was, what am I most excited about for the year ahead? And so you go ahead and you journal these questions. You answer them the best that you can. For me, for the first one is, how is this already a part of my life? And I put down that I have already started the sorting process in the kitchen and my office, making sure to only get food items that we use and fix in the same week, sorting excess into piles to donate, give away, or trash. So my first step that I'm doing is I want to get the physical things decluttered from my life. So that is my first big step. More or less, what do I want more of and what do I want less of? I want more room and open space. I want less confusion of thoughts. I want to keep more memories, less things. I want to be able to keep less of Alan's things and less of the hurt from his death. I want all the good memories before he was sick and to be able to let go of physical items that make no sense to keep. So that is going to be the hardest thing for me. And then what do I fear most in the coming year? I fear I might lose some of the memories that I have. I fear I won't complete the process, and I fear I may fill up the empty spaces with just more clutter. And so for me, that's going to be the hardest things to work on, is to make sure that once I do get the open space that I'm not putting more stuff in there. So when I started in the kitchen, I was getting rid of a lot of stuff because we had a very large extended family, and all the family gatherings were pretty much done at this house. And so I had serving pieces, I had cooking pieces, I had a lot of things so that when company came, I would be able to serve everybody. And so I don't use that anymore because the family has gotten smaller. We've had, my husband's mother and father both have passed. My husband has passed. So families are kind of breaking off into their own little groups. So we're not having as big a family gatherings as we used to. So I didn't need that stuff. So that's the stuff that I had gone through and I've started paring down. Well, that left me with empty cabinets. So my fear was that I would fill those cabinets back up. So what I did was I took some of the things that I was going to keep, that I would keep together in one cabinet, and I took some of those pieces and put them in the empty cabinet so that in my mind there's something there. I don't have room to put anything else. So I'm hoping that's going to help me get by in this process. So the next side is intentions, and you answer your intentions based on physical, emotion, spiritual, relationships, and creative. I'm just going to do the physical. So physically, I'm going to go room by room and look at what is in that room, decide what is really needed and used, and what is just taking up space for no reason. Decide if it has a purpose, get rid of it if it doesn't. So that's the physical thing that I am going to be doing. And some of the other is really too close to my heart. I really cannot read you that stuff. I just can't do it. So the next two cards is your reason why I chose this word this year. And the next thing is invitation. This year I would like to invite. So this year I want to invite more order to my house and to my mind. I want to invite a space to live and work at that is clean and organized. I want to have peace of mind that I can let go of things that still keep the memories and an open heart that is ready to let go of the sadness and hurt of losing a husband. My reason why. I felt that it was a point in my life that I needed to get rid of the stuff that has been in my house and life for years. I don't need a set of 12 dishes or 20 serving bowls or twin sets, twin sheet sets, which I probably have in excess of 10 when I only have one twin bed and no one will use it other than my niece when she's here. this stuff has got to go. I have a closet full of clothes that when I lose weight, I can wear them. And no, I won't. I will want new ones, and they are out of date. So that is my reasoning why is I have so much stuff here from years of accumulation, and we physically used these items before, but we're not using them now. So now is the perfect time for us to donate them, get rid of stuff that we can't use, and that kind of thing. And so the last thing is a note to yourself and let go. And so this book is not necessarily a book about a lot of photos. It's not a book about a big scrapbook project. It's kind of a combination of things. It's going to be some journaling. It's going to be some photography prompts. It's going to be letting go and being able to write this stuff down in a space. And this is a project that is straight for me. It is other people can read it. That's not a problem. It's not at a point where I don't want anybody to read it, but it is really a way of letting go of things and putting life in perspective. So I highly recommend doing this project. I don't know if you've heard a lot about it or not. You can check out Allie Edwards' workshops and her website if you would like to learn more about it. There are other YouTube videos out there that go over the one little word. So I would encourage anybody that has not done so yet to give it a try and see how you like it. So I will keep you all in the loop on each month. I will come back and show you a little bit more progress and where I am each month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I would love for you to subscribe if you like my content. So I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.